Hello. So Signash fan here to bring you the beginner's guide for Dead Apostle Noel. This character, arguably, in my opinion, is top one. Best character in the game. Her neutral is amazing. Her mix-ups are the best in the game, especially post Oki. And just overall, she can do anything. Like, she doesn't lack in any department. So with that being said, let's get straight into it. Her projectile game is not on the level of Law, but it is very strong. 236B goes a little high. 236A goes at an angle. You can jump and do these as well, so you can put these at pretty good angles. And you can also hold these inputs to create a situation where you could probably run up for pressure or try to force like a frame trap, or even bait them into shielding and punish them for shielding. So her projectile game is really good. So she can zone. Like I said, it's not on the level of Law, but she can definitely zone. She's like a notch right under him because her zoning is pretty good. She can keep you at bay. Her normals, they're okay. They're mediocre at best, in my opinion. Her 2B is a good ranged move, not the best. 2C is really good range, however the recovery on it for whiffing is like super bad, so you definitely want to make contact with that button. You do not want to whiff it because you'll probably get whiff punished. Like, I know some 2Cs in this game aren't that bad on recovery. Hers is like pretty bad, so it's a pretty heavy button you're throwing out. So you basically want to use it as a whiff punish, or even like in your strings as like some type of frame trap. But also, with that being said, her 5B is super good because it does anti-air. It can anti-air somebody for jumping at you and counter hit them just like that. Her 5B, because it's very rare for multi characters to have like ground to air buttons that will just anti-air. Like Coma is the main culprit about 2B, but Dead Apostle Noel having 5B is like pretty good because she could go into a full combo route off of that. Her 5C, she can actually charge and like set up like frame traps and pretty cool rebeat pressure off of that, because that move does bring you towards her, so you can like create little situations like that, which is pretty cool. That move is actually super good because you also have enough time to react to shield if somebody were to opt to try to shield you. So also, this one of the best moves in the game. Moon skill version is definitely the best moon skill in the game, hands down. But these rods are like super good because they also control space and they can add to pressure situations. So if I were to string Roa, I can create little mix-ups like that, just because I'm able to pop them with 22A, 22B, or 22C. And also, the cool thing about her 2-2 series is she can also anti-air with that as well. So if Roa were to jump at me, let me make Roa jump at me. Look at that. So 22BC, super good as an anti-air, and like I said, you can get a full conversion off of that as well. So let's kind of talk about her Oki and why I think her Oki is the best in the game. So players have, at first, like when she first came out, nobody had the proper combo route. The most common combo route that players were doing was something like this. Let's try that again. Right there. That was the most common combo route that people were doing at the beginning, but the Oki wasn't that great. Like, it's okay, but it's not that great. It's not that threatening, because since the player is at a distance, you have to run up, and then shield would be more of a factor right there. Now you can do her 4BC, which is overhead, so it does beat low shield, and she does have a good range to low, so you can add in the mix-up, but that's not the Oki we're here to talk about. The Oki we are here to talk about is currently breaking the game a little bit. This Oki, nobody else has Oki as good as her or puts you in such a mix-up situation as her. So let me demo this Oki. Let's see if I got those. So this, I will say, this combo route is not easy. It definitely takes a little while to learn this combo route. However, once you get the execution to learn this combo route, all of your mix-up potential is pretty much unlimited, and your opponent will constantly be guessing for their life and probably panic. This setup right here. So the fact that she gets that little run under, it sets up a situation where she's gonna pop the first orb, right? Once she pops that first orb and she runs under you, she can literally do a high-low, a throw. So you're already guessing either A, she's gonna hit you with 2C meaty, you're gonna get hit by the bubble. B, you're gonna get hit by a throw. C, you're gonna get hit by instant overhead, as in IED. Or D, you're gonna get hit by 4BC, which is her overhead moon skill. So you're guessing high, low, and throw. And let me add one more, left to right, because when the bubble pops, she can actually cross you up, and cross up protection will not save you in this game. Cross up protection does save you from some setups in this game, but from Dead Apostle Noel setup, cross up protection will not save you. So I'm gonna demo a couple of these Oki options. So the reason why that option is so good, the overhead 4BC option, because it's going to kill low shield, give you a really good combo after where you could just loop the Oki again. But it's the fact that it replaces the staffs. So it's very hard to react to, especially if you're looking at the staff and you're looking at the placements. But it also sets up a situation where you're probably gonna get hit by the left to right situation, because there's no cross-up protection against DA Noel's mix-ups. Like, there's absolutely no cross-up protection when she jumps over you. So unless the person is already basically blocking towards your character, they're gonna get hit. And that just adds to the throw layer, that adds to the instant air dash layer as well. So her layers are pretty unmatched when it comes to that setup. On top of, you can just meaty low somebody if they were to try to jump out, or if they're just holding the wrong way to block her left to right, they're gonna get hit low. That's a whole nother layer. So when it comes down to her Oki, there's no way that the opponent is reacting to any of those options. If they guess right, they guess right, but you always have to take into consideration what they did to get out, because there's absolutely no good answer to her Oki beyond moon drive. Moon drive is pretty good in the situation, just so you can like analyze what is actually going on the screen, and then you can say, hey, like, she jumped over me, so I can switch my block, or she jumped over me and I can shield, or she popped the orb near me and I can shield. Like, situations like that where you can actually see. But again, she can also moon drive in reaction to you moon driving, and basically punish you for the situation that you thought was a good option. So you definitely have to look out for Oki, because anybody that is good with Dead Apostle Noel will for surely be looping that Oki. That's the low option. This character is ridiculous. Learning how to loop that and just getting layers off of that is going to be the key to winning with this character consistently, for sure. And if y'all are looking for any players to look up beyond myself, I do play Dead Apostle Noel here and there on my stream, twitch.tv/SoSickNashFan. But also, if you want to follow some players that actually main this character, Ridori from Japan is by far one of the best Dead Apostle Noels, especially in that region. And Lunar is NA's best Dead Apostle Noel, for sure. So again, as always, thank y'all so much for watching this Dead Apostle Noel's beginner's guide, and until next time, peeps, peace. Dead Apostle Noel is a character that excels in every department of the game. You can call her a jack of all trades. Her two biggest traits that stand out are her amazing zoning tools and the best set play in the game. She does have a bit more of an execution gap to get the best out of her Oki, but once mastered, no one will be able to block the mix. Thank y'all so much for watching this DA Noel's beginner's guide. I will see y'all next time.